Hi, I'm Lagosto. This is my remake of my top 10 worst YouTubers, and I would say that the video was overall a teeny bit better than my top 23 best YouTubers, but the video was still overall bad. You could easily remember that this was back in 2020, back when I did not know what I was doing, and my voice throughout the video was very cringy. So the rules of this video are going to be exactly like last time, but except replace the best YouTubers with the worst YouTubers. I don't really hate a lot of YouTubers on YouTube, but the YouTubers around number 7 to 1 are what I call typical bad YouTubers. And the YouTubers that are on the worst list are actually the definition of a pain to watch. Most of the YouTubers that are on the worst list are going to be fan-hated YouTubers. So let's get started with the list.
This was a bad idea. This was a really bad idea. Day 2 of watching Iggy Fan 1 for this stupid review video coming up.
I haven't really been a huge fan of Nintendo, but I watched his animations, and his animations are not good. Looking back at Nintendo's old animations, I would say that Nintendo's old animations actually are better than his newer animations, but are still mediocre nonetheless. None of his animations are terrible, but that's not the reason why he's on the list. The reason that Nintendo is on the list is because when his animations are on SML, his main gimmick is to cause filler. That's it. 90% of the time when Nintendo is on SML, he doesn't even have a purpose to be on SML whatsoever. Nintendo is literally one of the main reasons that SML is going on a downhill. To be honest, I'm getting so tired of SML using Nintendo animations when everyone is criticizing him about Nintendo. Here's the thing. When Logan does use Nintendo animations, that makes his plots extremely pointless and make the entire video lazy. Actually make some actual good plots and actually make the plot executed correctly. But instead, we got Brooklyn Guy or other different characters talking about their dumb stories with Nintendo animations. I don't really hate Nintendo animations, but Nintendo at least needs to stop being in SML so many times.
This was a bad idea. This was a really bad idea. Day 2 of watching Iggy Fan 1 for this stupid review video coming up.
I was very toxic back in 2020. I hated most kid channels on YouTube, so you're probably expecting Blippi to be in the top 5 worst, and to that I say, no. He was number 5 on my original worst list, and I don't think he's that bad. He is very cringy. So I'd consider Blippi to still be a bad YouTuber. Not horrible, but still bad. His voice acting is laughably bad, holy crap.
Hey! It's me, Blippi!
Hi, I'm Blippi, and I have the voice like this! I get that Blippi is trying to entertain kids, but he's more likely trying to make people cringed, like myself. Back in 2020, I actually thought Blippi acted like a child on purpose, but in 2023 right now, I think Blippi's doing this on purpose to actually entertain kids. If I was a kid and I met my favorite YouTuber Blippi, I would just not go anywhere near him because he's still a middle-aged man. He's probably in his 30s or 40s. Also, there was a reaction video where me and my friends reacted to a video called Blippi Stole the Keys, and I found it hilarious.
So dumb. So how dumb are you, Blippi?
Go fucking get him! I got the keys, Mo. I got the keys, Mo.
To be honest, I was a little too harsh on him because I did a rant on him back in 2020 and I bashed everyone's opinion on him if they actually liked Blippi. Blippi, however, still has a lot of problems right now.
This was a bad idea. This was a really bad idea. Day 2 of watching Iggy Fan 1 for this stupid review video coming up.
If I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm gonna have to say that T-Series is the most overrated YouTuber ever. So I watched T-Series videos and honestly, I did not enjoy them. I don't think they were bad, they were just more mediocre. The songs are not the worst thing ever created. They're still far from the best music ever created. The main reason T-Series is actually on the list is because How is T-Series so popular? How is this the most popular YouTuber ever? How does this channel have way more subscribers than the second most popular YouTuber, which is Mr. Beast? If I'm gonna be completely honest, I think T-Series is using sub-bots like some other YouTubers are in order to get more subscribers and become the most popular YouTuber ever. I mean, yeah, I do love India as a country, but the songs... not sure. But using sub-bots? Yeah, I think that's breaking the community guidelines, to be honest. What puts this over Blippi is that this channel is way more overrated than Blippi.
This was a bad idea. This was a really, really bad idea. Day 2 of watching Iggy Fan 1 for this stupid review video coming up.
While a bit overhated, Lisa Gaming Roblox is still awful. She is the main reason why I do not want to use Roblox, because of how cringe it is. A lot of people have criticized enough about Lisa Gaming Roblox, so I'm trying my best not to copy what other people say. But most of you should know what Lisa Gaming Roblox has done, so I don't have a lot of detail to explain about her. The video where Lisa reacts to TikToks about her is honestly one of the dumbest things I have ever seen. These TikToks are literal garbage and made me hate TikTok even more.
Bueno, en este video les voy a hablar de una usuaria que fue muy polémica y muy odiada en Roblox y bueno, si te interesa quédate al final. Lisa Gaming Roblox es una youtuber con más de 50.000 suscriptores, pero hay un video en concreto que hizo que ella fuera polémica.
The videos on TikTok Lisa Gaming Roblox hates are honestly one of the stupidest reasons to ever hate on a video. Okay, how do you get offended?
How could somebody put flashes without a flash warning?
Shut up! Flash warnings do not matter.
Best Roblox YouTuber to ever exist. The best Roblox YouTuber to ever exist.
How the heck is Flamingo racist? What? These don't make any sense, I promise. Her actual Roblox Stories videos are absolutely cringe. I actually cringed multiple times at her channel that it's honestly pretty obvious. I can't believe how horrible she treats her fans, but Lisa Gaming Roblox is a bit overhated, so that's why she's only at number 7 and is not in the top 5 like you expected it to be. But she's still a stupid, unfunny YouTuber that I actually would prefer Blippi than this garbage.
This was a bad idea. This was a really, really bad idea. Day 2 of watching Iggy Fan 1 for this stupid review video coming up.
That vegan teacher is basically like Lisa Gaming Roblox, but worse. Her main gimmick is to force other people to become vegan, which will never happen because most people are not vegan. You don't need to make people become vegan. Like Lisa Gaming Roblox, that vegan teacher's logic does not make any sense. And the rap she did out of Gordon Ramsay was awful. Like, seriously terrible. This is in my top 10 least favorite YouTube videos because of how disturbing this piece of crap looks. What I would currently do watching this video is to bleach my eyes. I briefly mentioned that vegan teacher in my top 10 reasons why TikTok is cringe video, which still holds up.
I did eat meat. A long time ago, I used to eat meat before I became vegan on June 27th, 2016. That is my vegan declaration day. When is your vegan declaration day going to be, Pancho? That's what I'd like to know.
July 7th, 2077. Do not listen to that vegan teacher's advice. Her advice is bad. Do not become vegan by just listening to her. You can become vegan by yourself. It's not that hard. It's your own choice. The rest of the videos that vegan teacher created is honestly really cringe. I do not enjoy any of these videos that vegan teacher creates. And the best part of all of this is that vegan teacher wasn't even vegan in 2016.
This was a bad idea. This was a really, really bad idea. Day 2 of watching Iggy Fan 1 for this stupid review video coming up.
Around a week ago, me and Derpy Small had a conversation about the good and bad of YouTube. We had a conversation about the worst YouTubers, and Derpy Small said I should put Colleen Vlogs on the worst list. And to that I say, yes, I should, because Colleen Vlogs is one of the worst YouTubers ever seen. People criticize her for grooming children, which is unforgivable for her to do. And her apology is honestly one of the dumbest apologies ever. The reason why she's only at number 5 is because I visited her channel way too late, and Derpy Small told me about her, but not really that detailed, honestly. If you want to see more detail about her, you can check out some criticism videos about Colleen Vlogs. You can pretty much just search it up. And to top all of that, her videos are also really boring. It's just her talking to her fans and nothing really interesting happens.
This was a bad idea. This was a really, really bad idea. Day 2 of watching Iggy Fan 1 for this stupid review video coming up.
Imagine if you were a very successful person in college and learned how to play the violin. That would make you a really great YouTube channel. I mean, this YouTuber was great at the beginning, but once he announced that he was no longer vegan, his channel started going downhill. Yes, I am talking about Nico Cotto Avocado. Oh my god, his new content is awful. I mean, it is so repetitive. His new videos are literally the same thing over and over with Nico Cotto and some of his friends just eating stuff for about an hour long. Who wants to watch people eating food for an hour? That is so ridiculous. The most popular video on Nico's channel is the most disturbing video on his channel. His eye literally cannot open and it's disgusting. That's probably because he was eating too much. I don't have a problem with Nico Cotto Avocado being fat. I don't have a problem with Nico Cotto Avocado having water weight, but I just hate how he wastes his own life eating food rather than being a legend at the violin. I will admit, sometimes when Nico Avocado does something silly, it tends to be a bit funny, but it's not really funny all that much. Besides, the stuff that he does is hilarious for no reason. I don't know why. But still, that's literally the only positive about newer Nico Cotto Avocado. His content is just so repetitive and it's pretty hard to watch. Also, the video where he plays the violin was beautiful. I don't get it. His violin solo was really beautiful and it was definitely better than his newer channel now. I really hope Nico Cotto could just go back to his original life, but that sadly cannot happen.
This was a bad idea. This was a really, really bad idea. Day 2 of watching Iggy Fan 1 for this stupid review video coming up.
You all were mistaken that you thought Blippi was the worst kid channel because he actually isn't. That will go to Cocomelon. Now, I personally do not enjoy nursery rhymes. Nursery rhymes are awful. But this channel basically turned the nursery rhymes terrible and pushed them up into an 11. I will admit, every single kid channel on YouTube is bad, but not as annoying as this. The description of the Cocomelon channel has got to be one of the most clickbait descriptions ever. At Cocomelon, our primary goal has always been to engage families with entertaining and educational content that makes universally relatable preschool moments fun. It is not entertaining. It is so annoying to me. I get that it's for preschoolers, but it's still really annoying to watch. Cocomelon, where kids can be happy and smart. I get that this is a preschool channel, but I did not smile or even laugh once in this entire channel. I mean, at least for Blippi, at least Blippi's voice is laughably bad, but there is literally nothing here that makes me laugh. And oh my god, their voices are annoying as heck. My ears were actually bleeding listening to this.
Weather is hot, swishy swish wash.
You just won't sit in.
I really wish I could put this on my original list because Cocomelon was not on my original top 10 worst YouTubers list. At least there isn't any disturbing videos on this channel because, well, this channel is made for kids. Not my channel, of course, because my channel is never made for kids. It is made for adults and older teens. And I'm not a kid person, and I'm not gonna allow kids on my channel just having a little fan base of mine just trying to attack anyone who hates me. Also, this channel has the exact problem that T-Series had. How the heck did they have so many subscribers? YouTube doesn't even allow kids on this platform. Also, YouTube should do the right thing and take this channel down and move it to YouTube Kids. This channel is terrible, but there are two that are worse than this.
This was a bad idea. This was a really, really bad idea. Day 2 of watching Iggy Fan 1 for this stupid review video coming up.
I did not think there would be a YouTuber that is somehow worse than Cocomelon, but I somehow did. That YouTuber is Mako Sucks. I could not stand this piece of garbage for all I care. This channel is so atrocious and I hate every second of this channel. The description of this channel is honestly way more clickbait than the Cocomelon description. All of the videos on Mako Sucks are awful. They are not terrible, but awful. The reason that Mako Sucks is so high up on my worst YouTubers list is that he made a complete abomination that is honestly really bad. It's in my top 5 worst YouTube videos easily.
Nigger! Oh! You black fucking monkey! Who is that guy? Who is that? God, I'm tired of that fucking piece of shit.
Also, about this dude who's killing all these babies. I seriously want to murder this dude so badly, you don't even know how much I hate him. I hope this video dies in hell. I hate this video so much. I really wish it could just die in hell and just get out of the YouTube platform. The rest of the videos on Mako Sucks make me suffer so much, but some of the videos are way too short. Now you're all asking me a question like, is Baby Basher worse than that vegan teacher rap on Gordon Ramsay? Obviously, at least for the diss track that vegan teacher did on Gordon Ramsay, it was only like 3 to 4 minutes long. However, for Baby Basher, it is 10 minutes of child abuse. I am not watching 10 minutes of child abuse. I would rather bleach my eyelids shut rather than watching the entire video. I just hate this channel so much. This channel clearly was made by Satanists or something, and I hate it so much. This channel was originally going to be #1, but I think something else is worse. But first, we have got ourselves some dishonorable mentions. LankyBox, just unnecessary content. The amount of content he actually posts in a week is ridiculous. Ryan's World was originally #10 on my worst list back in 2020, but I honestly think his channel is just mediocre, honestly. I did watch his channel when I was younger, but I honestly don't care about his channel that much now. 5 Minute Crafts has the same problem as LankyBox, just way too much unnecessary content. It's kind of confusing. Ricky Berwick, I hate when he violates Bill Jensen's live streams, but his videos are overall meh. And there also isn't any Beyond Community YouTubers on this list because they don't really have any content I'm interested in. Now on to my least favorite YouTuber.
This was a bad idea. This was a really, really bad idea. Day 2 of watching Iggy Fan 1 for this stupid review video coming up.
I really don't know how any other YouTuber could be worse than Mako Sucks, but I actually found one that is worse. This might be one of the strangest twists in a literal video, but this is just my honest opinion. My least favorite YouTuber on YouTube is YouTube. Not just YouTube, but people who actually run the app YouTube. I'm talking about YouTube creators and Susan Wojcicki. That still doesn't explain how all equally terrible these 3 YouTubers are. YouTube at this point is making really pointless updates like the Kappa update or the remove dislike update. These 2 updates completely destroy this social media. And guess what? This social media was #2 on my worst social medias list, and it still holds up. First, we're gonna talk about YouTube. YouTube only cares about YouTube Shorts and doesn't care about its creators. YouTube Shorts are normally awful, but YouTube basically pushed those YouTube Shorts into an 11 based on only caring about money instead of creators. And also, for some reason, YouTube loves to simp on girls. I'm not sure if that is okay, but... oh, wait, I forgot. I don't like simps. And back in 2019, I watched a video called YouTube Copyright School because I got a copyright strike at the time. And I thought this was one of the worst things ever created. And guess what? My 11-year-old self was right. This video was awful. Happy Tree Friends is normally an awful show, but this video made Happy Tree Friends even more awful. Now let's talk about YouTube creators. I have talked about this channel numerous times in 2020, mainly because of the Kappa videos, and both I think still suck, but not as bad as I originally thought they were. Besides, the YouTube dislike video is actually worse than the Kappa videos because this video has literally no logic and YouTube makes no sense whatsoever. Now on to Susan Wojcicki. I have did so many rants on Susan Wojcicki, it's unbelievable. I don't think Susan Wojcicki is as bad as I originally thought she was back in 2022, but she's still an awful YouTuber, and even a terrible YouTuber. She was formerly the CEO of YouTube until some other CEO took that spot and is still not making YouTube any better. The biggest reason why YouTube creators, and Susan Wojcicki are #1 on the worst YouTubers list is because they are not doing anything about these horrible YouTubers I have mentioned in the worst list. They should clearly take down the most disgusting video ever created, which is Baby Basher, and they should take down every single kid channel and move them to YouTube Kids. That is why YouTube is the worst YouTuber ever created on YouTube. And that was it for the list. This list was definitely more fun than the last list I did. So you can appreciate all the effort I have put into this video. So that is it from Lagosto. I am your host, Lagosto, signing off right now.